How's it all going? Yes, king of the hamsters. Yes, so guess everyone's missing old Gundy, which is fair enough. Yes, the man who talked about how he was gonna flood the hells goes to heaven. You hated him. Well, not as much as Teru and fucking Hiyoko, I guess. So yeah, no, chapter 4, yeah, is definitely the part of the first part of the second half of Danganronpa 2, where shit kicks into high gear and stops fucking around, basically. I like the first half of Danganronpa 2 is also good and holds up well on its own, but I think it kind of like, oh yeah, this is all, I've seen this before, this is all very familiar to a degree. Like, I'm sure like everyone's already forgotten Trial 1. Like, let's kind of be real. You remember Nagito being like, oh, and by the way, Hajime, I'm crazy. You remember that part, but then, like, the rest of Trial 1's, like, almost out of your memories already, I'm sure. Trial 2 is better than I remember or give it credit. I think it's a good example of a trial where you could care about the victim and the perpetrators. Trial 3 is awful. And then, yeah, Trial 4, you're like, okay, just solving out this mystery. That's fucking, like, something out of the box and fucking different. Just the fact that we're trying to map this place out. And obviously, just with it being Monokuma's most, like, I guess, like, go for the jugular kind of motive he's had. Normally, it's like, you know, in Danganronpa 1, which is more being isolated in the school, Monokuma didn't really do anything to be like, do this or you die! You know, it was more like he wins if they gave in and just kind of agreed to live in the school the rest of their life. But anyway, Trial 5 is definitely, yeah, this chapter's big, guys. Shit gets fucking wild. So, yep, chapter 4 was like the engine revving up. Chapter 5, oh yeah, we're going fucking, we're Sonic booming now. Shit's about to get fucking tense. So, after being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. Oh, look guys, it's been a while. The restaurant. That should be a nice change of scenery, Hajime. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. Boing, 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 not many of us now. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy the whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Get it together!
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice! Huh? What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I am starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru Teru was. Don't ignore me! I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This! It took me all night to make it.
My!
Does that say Nekomaru doll?
Doll, I'm Mini-Maru.
Mini-Maru now, they're going all out. Mini-Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
You serious?
Oh.
Thanks.
That's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it.
No.
Huh? I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa.
Whoa, hey now, that's a bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. Oh, that's sweet. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Yeah, of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia, what did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my!
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Minimaru.
Man.
Ugh, I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
Serious?
So yeah, there was I guess an optional cutscene that I missed. It's definitely in there when you learn about what that like whole it thing was. It was like a huge ass innuendo. Yeah, it was just a sensual, a massage. Alright, so
Of course.
she thinks that's amazing. Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Connie looks really happy. Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know.
Hey.
Then that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
Oh, hiccups. Fucking carbonated alcoholic beverage. But even if we do avoid him, what are you gonna do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what this was all about? Huh? That. You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. I'm to tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you. Well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve course student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course!
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know there is a saying in Japan.
Listen!
Fear is grateful for the danger. The hell? You're saying that all wrong. So, everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry!
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Just ignore him, Bottomby. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me.
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Ah, you saw me. Yes, that's right. The mono beast this time was very strong.
You?
Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey,
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe.
hey!
Here we go! Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last monobeast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going to the new island?
Well, it's true that I don't really expect
Don't
much.
misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh?
So,
Assuming we are thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my
Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow.
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why you? Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey!
Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct the power towards our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering.
I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
Starting to get pumped up.
Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
Even me? You guys seem reliable.
Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. Friends, love.
You're
Leave it
right.
to me.
Then I gotta do my best too.
As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than the way they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed of that, we began walking toward the last island. The clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department, and that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Daily life. With the monobeast gone, we crossed the fifth bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this was the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
I mean, yeah, it's either the future city or like the fucking lava castle. Alright, into the streets. Oh, I see you, Ramen Monokuma. I see you. You've been found.
No.
Yeah, I need to buy some gifts at some point, eh? Right, baby gangster. I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected a Carnado, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Anyway,
Looks like the street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here. Normally, a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about it. Guess that's kind of it for now. The factory. Plushy factory. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime, good timing.
What's up, Jackie?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well,
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone.
Then you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Little door and a big door. Yes.
you.
No, we won't.
Hey, Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you?
How could you tell?
Well,
I like to eat my favorite foods first.
see?
So, instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory.
Alright, let's go. Yep. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma? That's totally a fucking hidden one there. I see you.
I've been found!
She's just blankly staring at the machine. Looks like she's taken the back too. Well, that's obvious, I suppose.
Well,
Watching simple machines like this reminds me of games.
Games?
yep.
Like this one game where you just put caps on pens, or another game where you try to guess a person's gender.
Is that even fun? It's ahead of its fucking time. I'm gonna be guessing those genders soon. So. That door is.
I think that's the break room. That room is probably where the factory workers would take their breaks.
I see. Looks like there's no point to going in there right now. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing? Yes! Coconut tree equals Monokuma robot. I'm gonna search it some more. Alright. Monokuma's being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see. So these are plushies. Hey! Maybe it's like this one.
Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies.
Harumph!
Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies!
Life-size plushies?
I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich! But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done.
Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it.
I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies.
What kind of messed up place is this?
Don't look down on me! Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door!
Hey, hey.
What should we do?
Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still,
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do?
You're right. Then we should go there for just a little while. You know, read the label, eh? We even fucking have one. No, you don't got one. Yeah, we probably cut it off. He's got some white stitching coming out of his black part. That's interesting. Yeah. He's got some stuffing coming out of his head. Oh, yeah. He's getting a little worn. Had him for a while, though. Oh, yeah, new controller. Very nice. This one should be alright. Alrighty, sorry guys, getting distracted there. Let's go check out that effing warehouse. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. Rustle, rustle. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even the Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive and the funhouse, now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any
He's probably like, bing. Little twangy, like, ambience that there is. Well, at least we. Whoa, in this room. Woo! Fucking shoot me, bird. Yeah, cracking here. Alright. Yes, we gotta look at shit, so. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many?
I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom! Then they'd stand out, you know.
No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie.
Can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Oh, mate. Gotta sell the worthless Monony.
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey.
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive you.
Yeah, all I can say is Pogs are apparently a thing in the 90s. I was a 90s kid and I don't fucking remember them at all.
My little sister.
Oh, Monami, my little sister, don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Mother taught us?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together? Shing. The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Huh? Did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words.
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
Stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense.
Oh, it's JoJo now.
Go! Star Platinum!
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding service.
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run.
You're right. Whoop, 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 whoop. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, outside, I guess. Whee! Military base. Why not? Love how the helicopters actually fly in. That thing over there. Is that a tank in this military base? Is it real? Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Especially you, Sonia. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Really?
In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo.
No problemo.
Of course, in modern warfare, is a required class in all our grade schools.
An obsession with anime and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However,
weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal.
You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to
Please
us.
wait.
No, that is wrong. Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat.
That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
However,
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue?
Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say?
Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much. But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length.
What is that plan?
To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters.
The central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it?
In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold.
Well, wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time. If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? More importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it?
I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean. However, there is one more thing that caught my attention.
Here's more.
Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the Central Island House is a large administrative building.
However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
however,
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters,
Could it be that same building?
they are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written.
Well, what the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it! What the hell is going on?
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue.
And that is the mystery of the island. Yeah, what the fuck is going on here? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Oh, I see you, I see you.
I knew you could do it.
Alrighty, arcane. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here. Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously, a real man fights with his fists.
That goes for women too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Her words, not mine. This is a fucking tank. Sea King Industries. Alright, last place. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Seeking Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in the pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Oh, I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you.
Huh? Are you serious?
Fucking monstrosity. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe.
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
Serious?
Seriously? How can they make robots? Hey, just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nikimaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? Well, I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too. This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? You talking about the monobeasts?
Maybe.
Is there any chance that those monobeasts were created here? Probably.
Fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why. It's just fine.
There's something wrong with you.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does that mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. More to look at. I can only imagine talking to Kazuichi again. Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about? Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story, I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So, what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated and strange incidents start occurring one after another. Hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? Sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot? On that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that. Are you sure it's okay to say it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
Of course not!
there's no way this is real. It's more impossible in a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. Death Note. Okay. You're right. I got that reference. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Seeking Industries, but it's not
I
anymore.
see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right!
It's not so weird. Not this whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey!
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean,
If that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. It sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling.
yo,
Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up for you, Hiko? I was thinking you're probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once.
damn right.
Dan, do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. And to let me know he left. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food vendor stands. There we go. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Huh? What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing. So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there's no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on. Are we sure about that? Huh? Well, what are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way to trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
Starting to get pumped up.
Like a freeway battle? That's kinda hot.
hey,
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them? Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled!
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi's shoulder, shut up! Ah, yes!
Listen.
Wink, wink. There never was a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my!
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent fool.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak. Boing, hello. Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, You're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito! Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops. If I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What does that?
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Hey, who are you talking about? You saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? You talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
Still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. Didn't like the other version of him. Oh god, corrupt save. Hello, welcome back. I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth could be pretty painful in its own way. Truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually,
Tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
please wait.
As I have already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. That's why I'm gonna kill you last. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe all the despair on this island, I will wipe out all
This is
the despair.
exciting!
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last. Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey!
I don't want to think about it, but... could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
Kill who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it!
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There is no such person! I mean, the notion that one of us had been deceiving us all along. I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito's? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? It's like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Oof. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing them to stop is the only way.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my
Yeah,
serious side.
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely, especially after this vague threat. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decide to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. I guess I just go to my room. Whoop. Dum dum dum. His shirt distracted you? Or her boob pillows, as she called them. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Actually, no, I'm thinking of a different character. Well, since I walked around all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. And a few Monokuma plushies, too. Look at that, I almost have the whole cyborg set. Fucking jelly. And I almost got the whole fucking Jose Monokumas as well. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering for more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while. Then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. As for what's going on, yeah, we're at the later parts of Danganronpa 2. Murder mystery game in a bonkers ass anime universe. Brings on equal comedy as much as it does fucked up things. Okay, speaking of fucked up things, words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I'd get along with. Or got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole from Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha Jr. proudly said, "With fire!" Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the 3 of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Jeez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies.
This nonsense brought to you by Monokuma Theatre. Christ, we didn't even get any of these in chapter 4.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. I'll leave here. We're gonna go to the restaurant. Whoop. Steering like a tank, I'm gonna go. We're gonna take the shortcut because we're pro like that. Speedrun strats, right? She's doing her thing.
Yum, yum. Oh, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating.
As usual, you're eating a lot.
Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again. So I gotta eat when I can.
Shit well.
Damn straight.
For now.
Okay, now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic.
Hey, I'm still eating here.
I just got here, I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
Cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my efforts should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end, I figured our straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling them we need to talk to him there. And then at the best possible moment, the 2 task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito.
Right.
So that's the plan. What do you think?
It's easier one thing. I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
So now I will present each of you with your role. Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey,
But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I'll present the 2 task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane.
Yep, sure thing.
Got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito. I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami.
no way.
No way. But what did you say?
So,
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey,
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
well...
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know. So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiru was here, she would have beaten you up.
You...
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. Didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
oh,
Fine.
All right.
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia. Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
bow down.
Denied!
Whoa!
Well, why?
Listen,
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
you must not.
This is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Fine. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
Leave that matter to
Good.
your discretion.
Repeat that. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, It's fine. To inject so forcefully. Where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you
You're
say?
gonna be alone with Hajime in a secret place. For now, we'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds. Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. Oh, I smell free time. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my brekkie. By the time I made it back to my cotty, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sony. Yeah. No, it's not free time music. Alright. Hajime just fucking rubbed one out in that 30 minutes. Alright, fair enough. Literally gonna go hang out with a princess. Fair enough. So. Whoop. Okay. Can't have that baby batter going to the brain. Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm not on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time. For such an orderly country, 30 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. Like, yeah, Nova Salak sounds like the fucking wild place. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. The development plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the Central Islands, right? I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island?
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plan suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? Different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? Yeah, Hope's peak-ass looking one. As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island had such a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, Mirai, was inscribed here. If that's the case, their ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However...
The discrepancies in the document are strange. There is no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with. Then I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. Alrighty, should be able to fast travel. No. None of that, fam. So we got events on the way. Not later, Chiaki.
Hold it right there!
No, I want to spend my mana coins, you bitch. Got told. I think it's left. Nope. Two things to the right, because we got Monokuma Rock.
Hold it right...
No, wait, no, that was the second? Yeah, okay, so I did go the right way, I was thinking. No, that is one. No, that's right. It's the second area, it's the second one. There's the one, yeah, there's one with a diner and shit. Alright. Here it is. Okay. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However,
Well, we should not dwell on that after all. We're here to look for clues. That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. Boing! There's no mistaking it. The Japanese word for future is inscribed on the door. But this facility, now that I've taken a better look at it,
it cannot be.
it bears an uncanny resemblance to Homespeak Academy. Why is that? Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high tech. Future, huh? Ducka, 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 ducka! Is this a real gun? Is this building so important that it requires this much security? There's liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. This is probably the key. This door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
Please wait.
We've discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be here. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest?
You are
In
wrong.
my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so
I
recklessly.
see. I see.
In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force? No, that's impossible. The door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what the password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. You are right! But the problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruins, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now. Alright, this week's a free time. Still the middle of the day. Looks like I have some free time! Alrighty, let's play on that mono machine. Better grab me a fucking beverage and be a little patiente. I'll tally up some votes while we do that as well. And then we'll get into that. Okay. Not too many votes. Up for Nagito, up for Chiaki, up for Kazuichi. Alright. Let's go add that in. Chiaki! Hey! Oh, Kazuichi-kun. Oh, he's finally not neck and neck with my hero. Alrighty, so back to it. Alright, we got what, 300 mana coins. I won't spend more than I need to, because honestly, how many more free times are we gonna get at this point? So we're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, 300. Alright, let's get just new stuff, eh? 0%. That penis thing. A ball of silver cabbage. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. The default profile picture. Measuring tube, a flask or whatever. Knockoff Red Bull. Gold turd. A brown, fucking I don't know, an old radio. A skull. A bottle of water. A carrot! Lucky me. A chameleon with a bow on its head. A rusty knife. Not rusty knife. Some kind of a power glove? Green power glove? I'll do it. Okay. Picture of something. Picture of pixels. A rock. A camera. An old photography DSLR. Another fucking lizard with a bow on its head. Wrappings, like torso wrappings. TP. Oh, I'm very lucky this time. Blue glasses. I'll just use my last 25 and yeah, more gifts than I need. Oh shit. No, okay. Knockoff Red Bull again. No luck for me. Alright. Alrighty, I guess Chiaki makes the most sense, huh? If she'll have me. So she's playing the video games. I want to be the commander. Chiaki is just doing what I would do, just whatever fucking video games they had there, I'd become a god at them. I'd be sinking so much time in. Sonya's no good, but I'm okay. What's that supposed to mean? What should I do? Should I hang out with Chiaki? Yep, sure. I was gonna play some games until we're ready to execute the plan. Wanna play with me? I spent time today playing games with Chiaki. We grew a little closer. Definitely. Alright, you like nerdy shit and I totally got a power glove, so... the not power glove. I love the power glove. It's so bad. So... American Clacker. Fucking Jonathan Joestar would like that. Or Joe Joestar. Ah yeah, there we go. Power Gauntlet. A video game controller shaped like a glove. You use your fingers to play games, but it is not compatible with modern game consoles. Die-Hard fans love how bad this thing is. Hey, I made the joke too, and then the game made the joke for me. Yeah, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go play some fucking Nintendo games with this chick, and then she gets out the power glove, and you're like, oh. I hope that's for my wang.
Thanks.
Because that's the only thing a power glove is good for in real life.
I feel like I might raise the flag.
Alright. Every single time, I can't believe how quickly she falls asleep in such a short time.
Samurai head. Statue of Liberty. Ah, don't shoot the beam there.
Oh fuck, she's referencing an old Nintendo game, fuck, what's it called? Zombie something. Oh, if she said the name, I'd be like, yes, because it's notorious. Because it has like this crazy, like, it's called Zombie something, but yeah, basically it's like this, it's a side-scrolling shooter game where you're a giant disembodied head and you're going through like a fucking dystopian like sci-fi future world where like everyone's been turned into zombies, and then you, the great head of the samurai, or is it samurai something? Samurai zombies. Samurai Zombie Showdown, maybe. It might be called Samurai no, because Samurai Showdown's another game. It's got something to do with samurais and zombies, and you're a floating fucking head shooting mucus at like zombies climbing up buildings and shit. And it's a real game. But yeah, Zombie Nation. It's called Zombie Nation. Yes. Yeah, some alien comes down from space and turns everyone on Earth into fucking like zombies, basically, and so this like disembodied like great head of the ancient samurai like awakens to defend the planet, and yeah, you're just this big disembodied head floating around like spitting your mucus and things. But yeah, and yeah, you find Statue of Liberty as the first boss. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Bah! Bah! She dropped the name herself. Oh well, see, Chiaki's just supporting me. She's supporting me here. And everything.
This is bad. Zombie Nation eating up humans.
Is she dreaming about a game? I have no idea what kind of game she's talking about.
Ah, sorry. I think I was sleeping again.
Are you playing a video game in your dream too?
Yeah, it was fun because it was a shooting game.
I see. So you like those kinds of games?
Yep.
I'm pretty all-inclusive. I'll play anything from Space Invaders to the latest military shoot.
The burp. There's military shooters.
I also like simulation games. Right now, I mainly play real-time strategy games, but I like turn-based ones too.
Not gonna lie, as I've gotten older, turn-based strategies like becoming my jam.
So, where did you want to go today?
Yeah, how about we go to the ranch today? After playing our video games.
I don't really like animals that much.
What?
They're warm when you touch them, you know. That's a little scary. It's kinda hard to guess what they'll do next.
Well?
I'm better at games that use precise calculations where success and failure is decided by numerical values.
Oh, again, you keep being so damn autistic.
But it's hard for me to play games where I have to manage relationships and guess what characters are feeling.
I see. Maybe that has something to do with her upbringing. No, she's just coded, bro. She's coded. I don't want to do things Chiaki will hate, but it feels lonely to just leave her like this. How about we look at the animals from far away? The ones at the ranch are pretty tame. You can even try to touch them if it looks safe. We can pretend we're playing fucking Harvest Moon. Stardew Valley wasn't out, so we'd be... Yeah, just pretend it's Harvest Moon, one of the good ones before it went to shit. Got usurped by Stardew Valley.
If you teach me lots of things, it'll probably be okay, I think.
Which, yeah, a friend of mine, Kayla, she fucking shared with me that Stardew Valley is getting another fucking big-ass multiplayer update, and I'm like, no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to check it out. And it's probably gonna turn into another 70 plus hours. That game's so fucking addictive. Is she relying on me? If so, that makes me happy. Chiaki and I decide to walk to the ranch.
Oh my, it's a cow. I wonder if it's gonna dance like the one in Dancing Eyes.
That might be a little different. A little difficult, yeah.
Maybe I should try touching it a little?
Chiaki walked up to the cow and cautiously pet its back. The cow seemed not to mind and continued silently eating grass.
Wow, it's really warm.
Well, that's because it's alive.
I see, you're right. Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much, so that might make it easier for me. If you touch a person, something is born from that interaction, right? Repulsion, anticipation, whatever. I'm nervous about stuff like that. It makes me think I'm better off not doing anything unnecessary. Like, it's better if I just stay an innocent bystander for as long as I can.
Chiaki's feelings seem a little autistic as fuck, but I do understand where she's coming from. I hope one day she can touch not just cows, but people too. Ah, you know, if we milk this cow, I'm sure the fresh milk must be really tasty. This sounds like it's leading on to something.
Milk this cow?
Huh? You know that milk comes from cows, right? You can practice on me.
What do you mean from milk is milk, right?
You know, if you pull a cow's udders, milk comes out. You only need one cow to get as much milk as you want.
As much as you want? But if you try to cut open a milk bottle, a cow comes out of it, right? And it dances, right? I knew it! It's definitely Dancing Eyes!
Seriously, what kind of game is she talking about? Explained how milk works to Chiaki in detail. Why are there so many things she doesn't know? As usual, Chiaki is full of mysteries. Chocolate milk comes in brown cows. Oh damn, I wish that was true. Chiaki started to feel sleepy from playing too much, so after sending her off, I returned to my room. Definitely still got some free times. Guess we're just gonna go Chiaks again, because she must be on the cusp of being maxed out. Only thing that sucks is the only other skill we have is Gundams. And it specifically says it can't be used with Chiaki's, although I will definitely use Chiaki's over his. Alright. It's gonna be a stressful trial anyway, so I don't mind having a little free silence shooting. Okay, how should I lure out Nagito? Acting sexy definitely won't work. What should I do? Should I hang out with Chiaki?
Hey.
What do you think I should do? Acting sexy definitely won't work.
Let's make a big point of that. I spent time today at Chiaki thinking of ways to lure out Nagito. We just talked about how we could seduce Nagito all day, and we grew close because of it. Let's give you a present. Okay, she likes taking gadgets. Surely I got something else. What's a spike there? Passionate glasses, earring of crushed evil, book of this handbook, Army Clan Codex, Men's Member, that's a men's magazine. Mail cylinder measuring flask, maybe this, by detecting infrared radiation release. If we got a fucking something gamey related. Toy camera? Probably none of those. I'm gonna go for the old-timey radio.
Yep.
I guess I'll accept it.
He doesn't hate it.
Yep, thanks.
Alright, we did trigger an event, so that's all we need. That fucking power glove would have carried me there.
Hey, where do you want to go today?
This is the first time I've seen Chiaki look so interested. And she's not even sleeping. Maybe she was looking forward to this. Let's see, why don't we check out the storage room in the old building? We might find something interesting.
Like Sokoban? That's a fun game to play. It's this old puzzle game where you have to push boxes in the warehouse to their assigned spots.
Oh, I see. You know. Oh, Chiaki. You just remind me of young me and how painfully embarrassing I was.
Then let's win over Monami so we can go inside the storage room.
Stuff like coming out into the lounge and telling my mum and dad all about this game Metal Slug I played and how fucking awesome it was, simply because I couldn't like keep the info dump in me any second longer and I had to tell someone how much I liked it. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. I like things too much. There's not a whole lot you can push and pull. Don't tell me you were serious about playing Sokoban in the storage room. No wonder she seems so excited about coming here.
Hey Hajime, are you good at puzzle games?
Nah, I'm not that good at using my
You
brain.
think so?
Huh? Really? Maybe you just don't like them because you haven't played that many.
Well,
Yeah, well, I mean, it clearly runs in the family. Might be something to look into.
I feel like you'd be good at puzzle games once you got the hang of it.
Huh, you really see me like that? It kind of embarrasses me.
see?
For example, Rubik's Cubes and Jigsaw puzzles are puzzle games too.
Yeah, I've been rereading Berserk again in my very beautiful deluxe editions that Rachel's got me. Finally getting around to reading them and fucking work. Like, you know. Just, yeah, so good. But yeah, one workmate actually recognised what it was and I had to like kind of reel myself in a bit because I realised, oh god, I'm gonna go on a fucking Berserk info dump. It's so easy to do. This person showed slight interest in Berserk and here I am like fucking... Get them in a position where they might have to pull a fucking chair up.
Then you already know the trick, right?
The trick to jigsaw puzzles. Yeah, outer pieces. You can find the corners very fast.
Yep.
That's right, first you separate the pieces with edges. Afterwards you separate the leftovers by colour. It makes putting it together a lot easier.
I see, now I kind of feel like putting one together since it's been such a long time.
Ah, that reminds me, my father always programmed puzzle games.
Father's a programmer?
Yep, apparently he was pretty manly when he was focusing in front of his laptop. But I heard he couldn't solve a puzzle he made and it really depressed him. But since he hated losing, he actually went out of his way to write a separate program. And then he made the program do stuff like a brute force attack.
Brute what?
It's a way of forcibly finding the answer. No worries though, it's normal for you not to know.
I don't really understand. It seems like Chucky also knows about programming. More importantly, why does everything she say about her father sound like hearsay? Wouldn't that mean she didn't personally see it?
Hey.
Ah, we should get going and head back.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
Huh? I quickly opened my arms and caught Chucky as she fell into them. Are you okay?
Thanks.
Ah, how embarrassing. I've never tripped before in my life.
As she said that, she stepped away from my chest. My heart sounds really loud. Of course it does. It's my heart.
Ah, that surprised me. You're pretty hard, Hajime.
Huh? That is...
Unlike me, your arms and chest are really built. You're definitely a boy.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's obvious.
Then I'm glad you caught me. That means I'll be fine in case of emergencies.
Sleepy.
Even if I suddenly get sleepy, I'll be fine. You can carry me.
Hey, don't sleep. Alright, still not next. We might get some actual story events though. I desperately tried to keep Chucky from falling asleep and walked her back to her room. Alright, music's over. It'd be night time. Looks like it's starting to get dark. Ding dong. Who could it possibly be? The doorbell. Is someone here? Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonya or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I can help it, I mean, so much has happened since we arrived on this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito! Why is he here? Hello, Hajime. Dude, what are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions.
That's not it.
I mean, you guys all have business with me, right? Huh?
Well,
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right?
He's already found out about our plan?
Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys, too. You do? If everyone's already at the lobby, that saves me a lot of trouble. And I want you to come to the lobby, too, even though you're not directly involved in the plan.
You even know that?
I see.
Just as I thought, you were left out, huh? But that's understandable.
Right?
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start.
Now.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face.
Joke isn't funny.
You shouldn't take me so seriously.
See?
Oh well. Anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know the details of your plan, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are gonna do to me. When we first arrived at this island, we were friends who explored this place together. So let's go already.
Oh, it's kind of sad. Almost. We were friends at the start.
Fine, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore.
I don't know what you guys are planning, but like I said, I also need to talk to you guys about something. Isn't that a strange coincidence? It's like there's something we both need to tell each other. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore.
Chiaki has summoned Nagito and the plan has already started. Fuyuhiko and Akane should be waiting inside for him.
What happened, Hajime? What are you so nervous about?
I'm not nervous.
You're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're gonna slow down like that, I'll go inside first.
As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby. And that's when it happened.
Alright, I got him.
What are you doing?
Don't judge us for this, or we're gonna tie you up.
Tie me up.
There's no use struggling!
But I'm not struggling.
What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative. Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late!
You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin! The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island!
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light.
The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me and I was unable to see anything.
I probably lost consciousness.
Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly.
What's going on? The words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good. Scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now! And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island! What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actually?
bomb?
I've set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
Well, what the hell are you saying? If you do that...
Of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale.
Is this bastard serious?
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No, that's not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
My, this guy!
Emergency!
I'm totally shocked! Seriously, I'm totally shocked! That's all I can say about this turn of events! The bombs, I said at times! They're set to go off in 2 days at noon. I've prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious? Do you really think I'd go this far for a joke? Where did you set him up? I can't tell you.
How about it?
It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hit the bombs. Huh?
Emergency!
Oh, what in the world is going on? Is everyone alright?
Hey,
Come on. Don't get in the way. Nagito is in the middle of weeding out the traitor. Nagito, what are you planning to do?
Do I really have to say it?
It's no use. I mean, the traitor shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
What does that mean?
Do I really have to say it? My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Huh? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's gonna kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking the rule before they've broken it, right?
that's right!
Yep! Saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules.
Too bad!
So right now, there's no way I can punish this! What the hell?
You're so stupid!
Punishment always happens afterward, not before. That's just the rules of society, right?
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
This is exciting!
It'll all be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. Couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far.
Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up.
That bastard, I'll never forgive him. Damn it, is he fucking serious about those bombs?
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where the bombs are, right? Is that his goal? Then I'm begging you guys. It doesn't matter who does it. Someone just has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys.
No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. Well, Nagito said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life. I finally understood what he meant. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. But what is he playing the Drew if the traitor doesn't come forward? Is he really going to blow up the entire island?
Of course!
My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was at a bar and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" Oh, hello. The female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing." It makes me so happy when someone else is this happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it! I can't keep up with this crap. Hey, sweet cheeks, give me another Sam! Huh? Not a Sam Adams? I'm obviously talking about raw salmon. And here's some good news for you. I have imbued the smell of vanilla into the Monokuma plushies. It's effective aromatherapy, and it will definitely calm everyone's nerves if they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for Monokuma's shopping corner. Boo-hoo!
Oh, he literally just spouts nonsense. No, no sections. He literally just breaks the fourth wall and spouts nonsense.
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I've been resting since the explosion yesterday. My body still hurts. A dull metallic sound is ringing in my ears and the back of my head feels hot. I can't think straight. But I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage. Tamagotchi's probably been pooping. Nope, not even, because I've been fast travelling everywhere. No, probably just going to the old restaurante. Hello, Akane.
Yo,
Yo, Hajime, how are you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move. Dan, you're okay.
this is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing. My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So, what should we do now?
However,
What can we do? How troubling. If the trader would just come forward, this problem would be resolved in no time.
Nagito, when did you...
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday that the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you've got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
Hurry? I'm not the one who has to come forward. The trader does, right?
Well, that's probably true. But even if this does depend on the trader, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
Isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront a hopeless difficulty that's standing right before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope. You bastard, you better knock it off! Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind?
Did he just say hint? Nagito, what's your hint?
Glad.
Oh, you finally have hope? That makes me happy.
Who friggin' cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is!
Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before.
Somewhere we have not been before?
Piss me off.
I don't need any hints. Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out.
Hey.
Stop it! What are we gonna do if he sets off another bomb?
Yep.
Good judgment.
Hey,
If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I'll just crush you to pieces later.
wow.
How scary.
hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the trader sees their friends working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know. Who cares? The trader might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Trader. We left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us.
Why?
Kazuichi, why did you stop me? Huh? What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass! Calm the fuck down at least!
Everyone!
More importantly, let us all head over to the ancient ruin. Huh? The ruin?
Please listen!
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just as I thought.
If that is the case, the inside of that ruin is the only place I can think of.
Well,
No, there was one other place too. What is it again? That castle at the amusement park. What's its name? Are you talking about Natsumi Castle?
Hey!
I want to see what people are thinking actually before we get into this. Not too many of us watching here, but hey, I want to see what people are thinking. So, oh shit, no, wrong button. New poll. Who the trader? Actually, can't even do that one too. Okay, no, don't worry. I can't do it as a poll. I have too many people I'd have to put in there. But by all means, who's the trader, guys? Spitball that shit to each other. Alrighty, Kazuichi said. You don't get it at all. He freaking means Natsumi Castle. Then we have those two places to choose from. But we won't be able to enter the ancient ruin without a password. What should we do?
like...
Password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey,
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs are set inside the ancient ruin, right? So we should try going to Natsumi Castle first.
Are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monokuma's trap, Monami's trap, and now Nagito's trap?
Dumbass.
If we keep worrying about shit like that, we won't get anything done, dumbass. You're totally fired up, too.
hey,
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
alright!
Alright, full speed ahead!
Obviously.
Full speed ahead! Alright, we'll tackle Natsumi Castle first. I will fast travel there. No, I won't. Yes, I will. I think. Yes, okay, I can do it. Yeah, there's number 4. Whoop, whoop.
Hey!
Hey, check it out! The entrance is destroyed? It's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb.
I get it.
If that's true, looks like this place was spot
Damn
on.
it!
Then the bombs are inside here!
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Then let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can.
You're right. Let's go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. And there... What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this. The ambience feels similar to that of a temple or a church, however. Is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well.
No, it's not just you.
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either.
Then the bombs aren't here? bombs aren't here. But even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. This feeling, it's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient ruin. What is this? This font doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. Hey everyone, come check this out.
Huh?
What's that? To all subjects. Subjects? What are they talking about? Is it about us? There's more room below that. What does it mean? The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies.
What the heck is this? We can't even read the most important part. What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Ah, maybe it's that password.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future? Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that was written on the door.
Whoa!
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means. But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do. It is a rather tragic moment.
Hey.
I wonder who erased this. Huh? Erased? I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Onami and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
Won't forgive you.
Then it was Nagito. He's the one who erased the password.
Perhaps.
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin. Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin. So he erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it! It actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true. He gave us a hint even though he knew we wouldn't be able to use
Don't
it.
tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces? There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us, forcing us to confront how powerless we are. Damn it, that's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. Just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know. Hey, who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone. Let's stop. Fighting among ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin or clues that might relate to it. As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know.
Damn it!
Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist? Who would leave a password here in the first place, and why? If it wasn't Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? We can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right? That. Gundam was the only one who said that. Very well then. I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me. Sonia, hold on. Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, she's doing that angry girl strut, you know, one. What the heck?
Shut up! Shut up!
Damn it, fine then! You want to look for it? Well, fine! Hey! Kazuichi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia. What the heck are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Why?
Huh?
I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know. In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. Hey, does that mean... Sorry. Just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it!
Not again, man. We're scattered as usual. Seriously. If you think so, then please help. Please help. Yeah, leave it to me. I've got a secret plan.
Won't forgive you.
I just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane, what's your secret plan? I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now. Far away. You're right. I guess I'll leave it to you.
Yep.
Okay, see you later. Chucky ran after Akane, and from there I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects they're being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password, but I didn't expect to find anything, and in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an... It is now.
It
Please
is now
return to your
nighttime.
rooms and now then, sweet...
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I'd forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because, even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the trader will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the trader. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. It's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try. That's actually the worst of all. Look at a board and say that this will happen, and manifest it.
Ahem! Hope's
And if you happen to be a hot chick influencer, that's just a coincidence. Your success is through your manifesting.
Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make
Scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito set are going to destroy all this, once time runs out at high noon. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime, Mr. or Miss Trader. It sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute. He's going to be there all day? And if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, the bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. Okay. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me.
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell.
That hurts, but I'll never tell. Most graceful strangle voice
If you
ever.
really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon.
Clamp my
If you're
nipples.
not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Kane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Fine with me. Just die already.
The clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of strangling him.
Hey!
What are you doing? Akane!
This is bad.
Hey, you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? She was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Huh?
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right? See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry. I'm awake now.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey!
That's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand
Thanks.
up. Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
Huh?
Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Huh?
Password to that ancient ruin? What are you gonna do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
You're right.
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? Hey Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday?
Well,
It wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin. Just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery?
jeez.
I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them in there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore. Now that I've moved the bombs somewhere else.
hey,
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They're about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. Then let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Hey!
That's it? That's too broad.
See?
It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up for now. Why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is exciting.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's gonna be fine. As long as you believe in hope with all your hearts, the path should open. With that, Nagito walked away. Left us with a sinister mixed message.
Damn it!
Damn it! Why does he still have to be alive?
Dumbass!
Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
oh.
Besides, we don't have time to fight among ourselves.
You are right.
We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where we should look.
Shut the hell up!
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then, leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
Just leave it to me.
If Akane is the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island?
Oh, but...
Anyway.
You're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. Chiaki, you search the 3rd island at the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. And I'll handle the final island. Alright, then let's do it!
Let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all.
We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the 4th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out the island. And it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. Horror house. Shitany. Oh, it's open now. Whoop. The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that bombs are hidden in here. Alright, let's go. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monami waddled to the door and... it's broken! My security system is broken! The robber probably did it! No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate! I've been splattered with disgrace! Geez, she's noisy. I've been... Okay. Such sticky disgrace! So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it. Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing, anyway? My treasure box! I don't think any of us would steal Monami's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it... What the heck is this? Monami plushies on hangers? Don't go touching my things without permission. They're important. Your own plushies. You must love yourself, just like Monokuma. You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality. Delicacy and morality. I don't think those things have anything to do with each other. I shall give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monami will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. Oh, that sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace. You're the one who started saying it. Are these monitors? not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? So, I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you?
I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless.
Huh? What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
Anyway, I can't monitor anyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears.
I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras?
That's wrong!
No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He's surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras?
They probably only matter to the outside.
Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see. The people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and...
Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside.
There's no way I can do that.
But I can't say.
Hey. She's trying to cover it up by crying. That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought, I can't trust her at all.
Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
Me?
Hey!
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen?
Something did happen.
Huh?
That's right, I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito.
Hey! Hey!
Why, hello there, Monami. You wanna play with your big brother?
Monokuma?
Well, what's your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me. Ah, my ears. Please don't pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best.
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. I leapt out of the Monami house and returned to searching for the bombs. Damn it, I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. Go on in again. The bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, it should be really obvious. Damn, it looks like there's nothing in here. I guess we were in here earlier, right? Whoop. So just look at it. It's no use. There's nothing suspicious here either. Hajime! I found them! Found them. Yeah, shit ton of bombs are piled up on top of each other. God damn, I didn't expect to find actual bombs. Where'd you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. Plushie factory, got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonya and Chiaki? Yeah, got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs. Later. Meet in front of the bombs. And what's going to happen after that? Will we be able to stop them? No, there's no point thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonya and Chiaki about the bombs first. Third island for Chiaki, central for Sonya. Oh, you want to make me walk? You want to make me do it? You want me to do the thing? Okay, fine. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Island's fake VR the whole time. Just read that. Sonya should be here on the Central Islands. But the only place on this island where bombs could be is Jabberwock Park. In that case, she's maybe there? Well, how do I search this place more? It's one area. Oh, that thing looks like a big bomb. That's weird, I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonya! I'm right here!
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's only me!
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used Call Sonya, but nothing happened.
Oh, it's a Pokemon reference.
Because she's already gone to a faraway place.
Huh?
Just kidding. If you're looking for Sonya, she was walking around near the military base.
Military base, the one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base, because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. Don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk with Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, so let's go! Oh, shit's getting in motion. Near the music venue, is that? It is! It's Chiaki! Whoop! Oh, we passed her in again. Okay. There we go. Hello. There we go. Chiaki, I've been looking for you!
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly, it's the bombs! We found the bombs! Hurry over to the plushie factory! Hey, you listening? This is no time to space out!
Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over.
At least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island and meet up with Sonya at the military base. Fast travel. Probably not. Semi-fast travel. Fast forward travel. Okay, fifth island. I'm going backwards. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonya at the military base first. Whoop. Let's go! Sonya, there she is! What is she doing in a place like this? Oh, I was looking at... Okay, whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Russell. Looks like Sonya was digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing?
Why?
Hajime, please do not startle me!
I'm concerned.
Phew, I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching Central Island? I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here. Never mind that for now. We found them. What did you find? Bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory. Huh? The bombs are at the factory? Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late.
You are right.
You are right, I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me. Huh?
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon. You got it. Now I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonya wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonya for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to that fucking plushie factory. There it is.
Huh?
Where's Sonya? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Later? Why?
She should know that now isn't the time for that, but...
Well...
Can I go bring her?
Dumbass!
Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right. We need to stop the bombs first.
Damn it!
Alright, let's go! We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory. First thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? Oh damn, look how close they be. I guess we'll examine the truck first. There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
Hey!
Those things on top of the bed, is that it?
Damn it!
I don't know how powerful... I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuichi, can you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as the detonator. Damn it, that's why the engine is still running. The bombs are set up so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how it's built, can you disarm it or not? It's impossible, I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. So it's going to take you a long time. That's not good, I mean it's almost...
This is bad!
Yeah, known. What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey!
We don't have time for that! The truck's engine is the detonator, right? Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use, the fuel cap has been welded on too.
I'm gonna do it!
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea!
Bastard!
You can't! You don't even have a driver's license! Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law!
Damn it!
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
Hey.
Hey, check it out. Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned. A machine on top of the box? Oh, this. This looks like a card reader. A card reader? Maybe... we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You serious?
What? Wait, it might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean, something?
So...
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme. That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
All right!
Then we gotta find that!
Leave it to me.
We gotta find that! Nagito's trying to make us do something here. If that's true, what's he trying to make us do this time?
Maybe...
Whoever set up the bombs will get caught in the explosion if they didn't have a way to disarm them. If you think about it like that, then it's obvious to be a way to disarm them, right? Rocky? I feel like there's something that wasn't here the first time I came here. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. Hello? Inconspicuous laptop. There's a laptop on the top of the stop conveyor belt. This wasn't here the last time I came here, right?
How suspicious.
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately a video started playing.
Hello there.
Why, hello everyone. Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Nagito!
Perhaps.
It looks like a video message from Nagito.
Pissed me off.
Video message. If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey, bastard!
Just hold on. For now, Let's just watch this through to the end.
Now then.
Now then. Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me. However,
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the Trader's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it'll look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So this is gonna be to your last chance, traitor. What are you gonna do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? With that, the video ended. The Trader's student handbook.
don't tell me.
So that's it. This was also a trap to weed out the traitor?
Hey,
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know. That's true, but...
Stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time.
Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey,
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
see?
Who's next?
hey!
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't. It's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Like I said, I don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might not be safe. But only once, you know. Hey, what happened?
Well,
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then as he tilted his head towards the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!"
what'd you say?
Huh? What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you, it's gonna blow! But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon. Are you kidding me? Did Nagito miscalculate?
Serious?
Miscalculate? Oh, if you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, damn it!
At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule.
You serious?
Hey, can we do anything about it? Is there something we can do?
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do.
What is it? What do we have to do?
Run, motherfucker! Pray.
Are you kidding
Why, are you fucking serious?
Then we should run.
Those words, we start sprinting away, and that's when it happened.
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light.
What the hell is this?
Looks like they're fireworks.
Fireworks?
While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity, and eventually...
Oh my!
This means... It wasn't a bomb!
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said...
So it is just as I thought. As you thought.
Hey.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop, it looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? He immediately rushed over to the laptop.
So, we surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it!
damn it, so it was all a bluff? And what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
Pissed me off.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's think about that after we've watched the whole thing. You're right.
Hey,
So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door. That's where Nagito is?
Forgive you.
This time I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him. Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench. You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him. You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him. Okay. It does make sense. You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right. Let us make haste. Well, it's running everywhere. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down. Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Kane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door? As I listen carefully, I can make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps?
Huh?
Maybe the moment we open the door, a real bomb is gonna go kaboom!
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane, it is dangerous! It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, I'll be fine! With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey!
I knew it! It's a trap! Seriously, just stop it, okay?
You?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests and with a mighty kick the door flew open. Bam! It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but...
Huh?
What's this? What happened? Look inside.
it sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any
Ominous.
lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of this warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey!
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room.
Perhaps we should use those.
Got it! Let's head to the break room! After listening to Sonia, we ran into the factory. And it's the break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? And why am I on the ceiling like I'm Spider-Man? I guess it's these. Fire extinguisher here. Ah, that's right. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them. You found it! Those are fire grenades! Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them in a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
No?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Fucking guys running everywhere. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous.
Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades in the door at the same time.
Damn it!
Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
Do it!
Alright, let's go! Go, Pokeball! We aimed the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades, one after another. But...
Hey, is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the foam grenades, which fell onto the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning
Does
curtain.
it seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling!
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. Raining?
This
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra
Yes.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continued to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. And after a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Looks like the fire is out. That is a relief. The hell? Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and now it's soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now? Huh? Ah! Time out! You can't! Nah, no way! Why can't we go inside?
Hey!
Smoking hazardous gas is still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gonna ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared? Okay.
You're so stupid.
Everything is a lie! Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Watching my Danganronpa stream.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough of your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys.
I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark. Now, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now.
There's so much fire and smoke. And I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey,
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
you...
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing and won't settle down. I'm scared, as if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Why indeed? Anyway, let's go inside. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells...
Something smells.
Hey,
It's not me!
I am sorry.
Oh, I am terribly sorry!
you serious?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so!
No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells and a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey,
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
see?
I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. I looked where Chiaki was pointing. There was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. I guess we'll go check it out. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Grizzly. Look of pain contorted on his face. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Oh yeah, looks like he got carved up good. What a horrible looking way to die. Look of pain still frozen on his face. So yes, whoever killed him wanted his ass fucking dead. And with that, it'll be the investigation afterwards. So yes, there we go. Nagito is, at least in the present time, signing off. So, who is the traitor? Who killed Nagito? And what the fuck is going on? You'll have to wait another week until we begin investigating on it. And then, yes, it will be put up to a weekend vote. So, something to think about going forward. But yeah. This trial's a doozy. This trial is a fucking doozy. And then the fucking end's in our sights, guys.
But yes, here we are. So yeah, Trial 5. So, you know, if there's one thing, Pete, like, this game deliberately kind of has... Sorry, the words are not coming to me. It deliberately has similarities to, like, the first Danganronpa. They've kind of touched on it already. The Japanese name for this game is actually just called Super Danganronpa 2. Well, it's called Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair in English. And if you're kind of familiar with, say, the Super Nintendo era, the name actually really makes sense in that regard. Because with the 16-bit era of games, you got like super versions of things, and more often than not, they were like soft reboots or kind of remakes of older ones, but with 16-bit way styles. And so there's a bit of that like kind of vibe, I think, with Danganronpa 2 in general. But it, yeah, no, and that's what makes Danganronpa 2 kind of neat, is it takes these similarities, but it kind of twists them around a bit. So yeah, Trial 5 and the last Danganronpa, that was a very deliberately confusing trial. I ironically think you and fucking Zane also weren't really around for Trial 5 and 6. You know, it was mainly Dylan and Jackie still carrying the torch there. But yeah, Chapter 5 trial was a deliberately confusing trial because it was just Monokuma trying to kill Kyoko in particular by creating a false murder, and that's what, yeah. Yeah, that was one of the better trials, yeah, from the original game. Just because you're like, what the fuck is actually going on, and you're like that until the very fucking end. So, yep, this is the what the fuck is going on one of the game, and yep, let's just find out how they twist that round. So yep, we'll reconvene court next week, fam. Dangan fam, and yeah, the end of Danganronpa 2 is getting there. It's getting there. Still got weeks of streaming, since I only do one a week for the most part. But yeah, it just keeps boiling up until the very satisfying fizzle, pop, and crackle at the very fucking end. Thank you guys for tuning in and honestly just giving me an audience. It's nice to indulge myself in these things. And yeah, no, just the support, just watching and just coming in. It's awesome. Love you all. Yeah, have a wonderful night, guys. Catch you next week. See ya.